In Manhattan, you really move your feet, and there's certainly a lot of foods to eat, but sometimes you just want a sweet treat. What's good, bro? It's Louis Gusto. Welcome back to New York City. Today I'm taking you around the island to grab some of the best desserts in town. The first stop on a dessert tour in Manhattan is on the Lower East Side at Supermoon Bakehouse. Supermoon Bakehouse in LES has a neon sign of one of my favorite emojis, the upside down smiley face. When you visit a bakery like this, you're presented with a cornucopia of options. Makes it pretty difficult to decide, but we did so anyway, starting with the mac and cheese Danish. Now, Supermoon Bakehouse cares about their baked goods. Some of them take up to 4 days to produce. I don't know about this one, but let's try it. When I first saw the mac and cheese Danish, I really didn't think I was gonna like it. Yo, this pastry is crispy, multi-layered, and it's got a scoop of creamy mac and cheese in the middle. It's not all up inside the pastry, which I may have preferred more. It would have been more filling that way, but it's still a delicious little treat right here, and a nice entree into the rest of the desserts we picked up from Supermoon. Next up is the Ube Eclair, and I chose this one because it reminded me of Donatello, his bow staff, and it's got his purple bandana color on it. Plus, we love ube. It's a nice Filipino fruit or vegetable. This looks incredible. Let's go. A lot of purple on this one. Reminds me of Vine when I used to watch Jerry Perp drink all the time. Nice frosting on the outside. Got some shavings of white chocolate. Excellent pastry right here. Instagram told me about Supermoon's Cruffin. This is their iconic pastry. It's known far and wide. The type of thing that Paul Hollywood would cross over from the UK just to eat. And this is the Ferrero Rocher, or Rocher, depending on what region of the country you're from. During Christmas time as a kid, I used to get big tubs of these that would last at least a week because I just ate a lot of candy as a kid. I think it's like a hazelnutty, chocolatey type of flavor. And this looks like a mushroom. In honor of Super Mario, let's eat the Cruffin. If you haven't already guessed, it's a cross between a croissant and a muffin. This muffin top is all that. We hopped on the F train from LES up to Koreatown to make a stop at Bear Donut, like donuts and the bears combined. They also specialize in La Colombe coffee, so you know what it is. We're eating lots of sugar and cream today, so there's not gonna be any in that black coffee. We picked up a couple of donuts today, but let's start with the toasted coconut. Nice sugar ring here with some white frosting, toasted coconut on top. These are being made fresh all day long. Coffee and donuts, that's a killer combo. Pretty much perfect type of donut, especially when you pair it with coffee, black coffee that is, which is my favorite combo. Excellent choice right here. This is the pink chocolate mochi donut. Kind of reminds me of that Homer Simpson donut, the real famous one from The Simpsons. You guys know The Simpsons, or y'all too young for that? It's a perfect Instagram-worthy donut, or even for MySpace, depending on which platform you use. And I'm gonna take a bite because it looks incredible. There's some about colorful desserts that have cool shapes that just make them more fun to eat. Just like the toasted coconut donut, this one is super chewy. Such a whimsical donut. 10 out of 10. Around the corner from the Empire State Building, you'll find Sundaes Best, a gelateria right here in the heart of Koreatown. They specialize in gelato with all types of Asian flavors. It was really hard to boil it down to just 3, but that's what we had to do. You can sample the flavors before you decide, before you jump headfirst into that long-term gelato flavor contract. We got some guava, Thai basil pineapple, and the Calamansi, another Filipino favorite fruit. 3 scoops in a cup. They come with some chocolate-covered Pocky sticks. And it's time to enjoy some Italian Asian fusion right here in New York City. The Thai basil pineapple is at the bottom, so that's gonna be the last flavor we get to consume. That guava though is so creamy. It reminds me of that guava jelly that I used to spread on crackers as a kid. And the calamansi, well, I didn't have that as a kid, but that's okay because now I have a deeper appreciation for it as an adult. It's a really good combination. The guava creaminess with the Calamansi sharp citrus and the Pocky sticks. Well, that's for dessert. Bro, this is a video I could only film during bulking season. And if my sweet tooth could manifest itself in physical form, your boy would look like a saber-toothed tiger. No matter where we're traveling in this world, we always bring you to pastry shops, bakeries, ice cream factories. So if you like films like this, make sure you subscribe. We hopped on the E train to take us from Midtown to the meatpacking district, but we're not here for meat today because it's all about the desserts, pastries, ice cream, all the sweet treats that Manhattan has to offer. We are now at Fabrique, a Swedish bakery on 14th Street, just west of 8th Avenue. Chelsea Market's right around the corner. Fabrique, this is their saffron bun. It looks like a gift bow, but it's more tasty. Fabrique is famous for their cardamom buns, but they were all sold out. I can understand this later in the day. The saffron is just as good. It's kind of like a sweet pretzel. It's a little bit chewy, but very soft on the inside. There's a delicate balance between the textures. Lots of different flavors dancing in the moonlight under Sweden. As we've hopped from dessert shop to dessert shop in New York City today, I was looking for something, anything that would resemble a protein bar. I think this is as close as I'm gonna get today. It's a walnut-packed brownie, Swedish style, I'm assuming. Looks really good, so let's try it. It's a little known fact that brownies were invented in Chicago, and this one has the correct consistency. It's a little cake-like on the top, but then once you bite into it, you got that moist underbelly, crunchy walnuts, a little bit of salt in there to balance out that chocolate flavor. This is a mouth-watering treat for any person who's bulking right now and just needs them extra calories. Oh yeah, brother. This is what you get when you're eating desserts all day and you need some of the other micronutrients. It looks like a seed bar. It looks like something you'd feed your pet cockatiel. Not the most creative name for something you're selling at a bakery, Crispbread, but we've had it before. We know it's good and it's packed with seeds. It's not bird food, I promise you that. Crispy. If you're looking for a good solid bakery in Manhattan, Fabrique in the meatpacking district is a great option. Come earlier in the day to get some of their fresh cardamom buns. They also sell sandwiches and they have coffee. Bring your laptop and get all your video editing done while you eat the sweet treats. Dominique Ansel is one of the most famous bakeries in all of New York City. They're located in SoHo. As a matter of fact, when we did a full SoHo neighborhood guide, this was our very first stop. Of course, they're world-renowned for their cronut. They also have many other baked goods like a frozen s'more. They've got Madelines, they've got Eclairs, milk cereal for the holidays. Every single month is a new flavor and they never repeat. This is salted butterscotch with the rice pudding ganache. We also got some Madelines and a Pavlova with grapefruit, pistachio. You can't really slice a cronut. You just gotta eat that bad boy by hand. Salud. First of all, the cronut is just beautiful to look at. Bro, let me tell you, you want to take your girl here because she's going to love this pastry. It's flaky, multi-layered. Of course, the ganache on the inside, very appropriate for the season. A dreary, cold autumn day, but the cronut makes you feel like it's sunshiny and green outside with the birds chirping. As a matter of fact, there are some birds in this patio trying to get a little piece of this cronut. Try my best not to make this Pavlova fall apart. There's meringue in there, pistachio, honey-cured grapefruit. Cheers. The Pavlova is completely different from the cronut. It's citrusy, it's bright, it's cold. The meringue makes it a little crispier. It's perfect for the Florida boy in me. And finally, the classic Madeline. They bake these for you fresh when you order them, FYI. Terrific.
It's actually a very rare find. Everything not only looks beautiful, but it tastes amazing. I have now had 3 cronuts, different flavors from Dominique Ansel, and I've got to say this is my absolute favorite.
Levain is another famous New York City bakery. They started on the Upper West Side and have since expanded all over New York. And hey, they even have one in West Loop, Chicago. Their famous chocolate chip walnut cookie is a must-try for any cookie connoisseur. We also got the dark chocolate chip, which is one of our favorites. And they have a few more varieties as well as some brioche and baguettes. We're at the NoHo location, that's north of Houston for all you map wizards out there. And we have some freshly baked cookies that we picked up. Even though we've been eating lots of desserts all over New York City, you know your boy could always have another bite because it's my reward for working out strong all week long. Let's go. Such a thick ass cookie. We're gonna take it home and enjoy it over a nice cold glass of oat milk.